City Council meeting for October 13th, 2025. I just want to welcome everybody to the City of Maitland City Council meeting. Please remind to turn off any cell phone devices that might ring. Also want to remind our guests who wish to speak to complete a speaker card and give it to staff. Speaker cards are available in the lobby and at the podium. Speakers are allotted 3 minutes. This is to ensure the proper spelling of a speaker's name, address, and provide efficient decorum. Any speaker who presents documents, photographs, or other materials to the City Council must also provide a copy of to the City Clerk so that it may be retained as part of the official permanent record this evening. As our standard, we will take a moment of silent meditation. Okay, thank you. And at this time, if you're able, we're asking everybody to stand up to the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. All right. Now, to get into some fun, this council meeting, we're going to recess it for a minute and convene our CRA meeting. CRA members, does anybody wish to remove any of the items on the consent agenda? No, seeing none. I would ask if the public has any comments on items 2 and 3 of the consent agenda. Seeing none, we'll move on. And we will close the public comment period. And a motion is in order.
I'll make a motion that we approve the consent agenda as presented for the CRA.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Would you mind doing a roll call?
Member Shaney?
Aye.
Member French?
Aye.
Member Randolph?
Aye.
Chair Guthrie?
Aye. Okay, that was pretty painless. Now we will adjourn the CRA meeting and reconvene the City Council meeting. So, Mr. City Manager, is there any old business to report on the agenda?
No, sir.
Okay. I would make this too easy for you tonight. So, okay. Council members, do you wish to remove any of the consent agenda items? Seeing none, we will move it to the public period. Is there anybody in the public who would like to comment on consent agenda items 2 through 10? Okay, seeing none, we will close that and move on. Lori, would be looking for a roll call, please. Motion. Motion is in order. Thank you.
I make a motion that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second. And Councilmember French, second.
Okay. Now, now we can do a roll call.
Councilmember Shaney?
Aye.
Councilmember French?
Aye.
Councilmember Randolph?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Guthrie?
I'll take that as a compliment. All right. Now for our world famous public period. So I know like they're busting down the doors here to do our public comment period. Is there anybody out there who would like to do our public comment period? Seeing none, we will, Stacy, anything?
No, I haven't got it.
All right. Seeing that, we will close the public period and move on to decision items. And the first decision item, Lori, would you like to read the ordinance title?
Ordinance number 1451, an ordinance of the City of Maitland, Florida, granting RGH Waste and Disposal LLC a non-exclusive franchise to provide roll-off container collection and disposal of waste within the City of Maitland, Florida, outlining the franchisee's duties and providing for terms and conditions under which such franchise will operate, providing for severability and providing for an effective date.
Thank you, Lori. Mark, would you like to introduce the item?
Sure, just real briefly, because we've done a couple of these over the last couple of months. Back in July 2013, the City Council entered into an exclusive franchise agreement with Waste Pros, which includes collection of single-family, multifamily, residential, solid waste, commercial solid waste, bulk waste, and recycling. The franchise does exclude construction and demolition debris, so the city regulates those under a separate section of our code. What this does is allows other waste haulers to sign up for C&D hauling, which creates more of an open market for our businesses and residents that are just doing that commercial, the construction and demolition debris. So we have another provider here that would like to sign up to be part of that program. As you can see from the ordinance, we've done a little background check on them. They can provide the service and just adds to the stable of providers that our residents and our commercial business can use for that C&D debris removal and disposal.
Thank you. Does anybody on council have questions for Mark?
How many haulers do we have now?
I believe we're just under 20 now.
Okay. And is there a list on site where our
Yeah.
residents can select somebody and
Yes, it's a customer service. I believe it's on our website too.
I've seen a few of them in my neighborhood recently.
Yeah.
A lot of activity.
A lot of that going on right now.
Scott, do you have anything? Any questions?
No,
Steve?
no, I'm good.
No? Okay. Now we'll open it up to the public. If the public has any comments on this decision item 1, now would be the time. Okay, seeing none, we will close the public period and bring it back, and we'll be looking for a motion.
Okay, I move that we approve the ordinance 1451, the non-exclusive C&D franchise agreement for RGA Waste and Disposal.
Second.
We just got that from the trailer. I'll just make sure that it's on the sheet. This is only approval for first reading.
Oh, yes,
No. Yep.
approval for first reading.
Yep.
And the next reading will be, what, October 27th, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the first reading of the 2. So we have a motion and a second. Lori, can we do a roll call, please?
Councilmember Randolph.
Aye.
Councilmember Shaney.
Aye.
Councilmember French.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Guthrie.
Aye. Okay, and Mark, we're going to decision 2, and we are tabling that for a
Yes, we had a request from the property owner on the setback for the waterfront structure to be tabled until October 27th. There were some details on the plans that they needed to clarify before coming forward. So then they wanted a final decision, so that at the risk of being denied or tabled, they just requested to be tabled until the next meeting so they can have all the ducks in order.
Okay, thank you. With what you heard from Mark, we would be looking for a motion of approval for
Motion tabled.
table.
To table until October 27th.
I'll make the motion to continue at the request of the applicant the appeal of waterfront structure permit WSP-05-25-52893 for 180 Shell Point West to the next regular council meeting scheduled for October 27th, 2025.
Got a motion, second. And that being said, can we get a roll call, please?
Councilmember French.
Aye.
Councilmember Randolph.
Aye.
Councilmember Shaney.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Guthrie.
Aye.
We need to do this one real quick, so I
You get used to it? Yeah, I got a little tongue twisters myself tonight at these things. Okay, we close that the decision item. Mr. City Manager, any reports?
Yeah, just real briefly, as you all know, the city's event season's kicked off this month with our first Get Down Downtown, which was on October 3rd with our first movie in the park, which was the Minecraft movie this last Saturday. As far as upcoming events, there's a long list of them, but this is our busy time, so October 23rd. At the community park, we have Living with Coyotes class at Maitland Community Park. We've been getting reports of coyotes throughout the city, which is not uncommon, and I just actually saw one in my front yard on my camera 2 nights ago. So they are around, so we're going to have that class October 23rd. October 25th is a busy day. We have Halloween here in Independence Square while Fight 5 Cities is going on through 5 cities. So that's an annual event put on by Fight Walk Central Florida. We also have the Maitland Police Drug Take Back Day on October 25th. So October 29th, the fire department's having a CPR class here at City Hall. November 7th, we have another Get Down Downtown. On November 13th, we have a butterfly gardening class at Maitland Community Park. On November 15th, we'll be showing Lilo and Stitch in the park here. December 5th, First Friday again, another Get Down Downtown, followed by Season of Light, the lighting of the Christmas tree on December 6th at Lake Lily Park. On December 10th, we have a holiday lunch for all of our employees, followed by the Santa Parade on December 13th, and also on that day, December 13th, we have another movie in the park, Abominable. Watch our social media, you'll be getting notices of all this, or our webpage, so just give you a heads up, there's a lot coming, so.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Mr. City Attorney.
No, sir, nothing to report.
Okay. Council reports. Mr. Randolph.
Not a report, but a question. What's the latest on our covered bridge? Is that going to be repaired, or is it?
I can check with Liberty on that. Last I was checking, we were looking to hear back from our insurance company to see what kind of coverage we have for it. So once I get that information, I'll bring that back for some direction.
Yeah, one of the residents asked me about it.
Yeah, it's the only thing I've been asked about.
That's a good thing then.
We need coverage for the covered bridge.
Yes, exactly. We're looking for coverage.
Yeah. Scott, anything?
No, that's something very local, but I don't think we have to discuss it here. It's about the gate at Ventress. Automated gate that is not moving anymore, and it's wide open, and traffic is coming through the neighborhood because it's stuck open.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's an item.
It is now, we get it taken care of.
Thank you.
Steve?
Nope.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
As I don't know if y'all know this, but tomorrow the county commission meets to review the 2 maps that they have and see map 1 and map 2. And I will be attending this since the mayor is out and representing city council. The mayor has written another letter. I will pretty much just be voicing our support for map 1 at the meeting. So, but if any of y'all would like to attend, it will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock downtown. So, and I think that is it for me. Okay, with no other things to be had, I will close out this meeting. Orange County Commission.
Orange County Admin Building.
Yeah.
In South Roslyn.
That's what
You just, yeah, pretty easy. Go down to Anderson, take a left, and it's right there on the right. But I'm going to give you a warning. Go ahead and download that app, man. There's an app for parking now. You don't pay, you don't put points in anymore.